good afternoon, and it's Tuesday again. Am I going to try to keep making this on Tuesday? Nope, but it just happens to be Tuesday again. It's been a busy week. Sorry I didn't blog at all last week, but did I have an interesting week? I had a fabulous week. Did 3 shows. Yes, I did. That required rehearsal. Even on your own, So that's what I'm talking about today. Rehearsing your work so that when you put yourself out there in front of an audience, whether it's 1, 5, 12, or 50, or 100, that your best performance comes through. So what did I do this week? Last week, I performed at the 51st Street Jazz Festival. It was wonderful. It was for the 51st Street Business Association, and it was called Stop the Violence and Start the Music. And I was invited to come and perform there, and I was helped by none other than Cinnabella Gill, the Bronzeville diva. She was my ego, and she performed very well for me. I thank her so much for that. Also, Bakar, Iron Lion of Zion, with his balafone, he added that flavor that I needed. And it was really wonderful. It was hot that day. It wasn't burning hot, but it was hot. There wasn't a lot of shade. So I got my 15 minutes of fame there. Then I went over to the Universal Jazz in the Alley. Yes, I was invited to come over there. And I performed my 5 or 6 minutes, was probably 15 minutes. See, that's the funny thing about being on stage. You can talk on the phone and go, girl, please, the time is just flying. We've been on the phone for an hour. You know what that means? That means you've been having either a good time or arguing, whichever the case may be. And that's what it's like when you're on stage. Time just goes like this. Before you know it, you're done. But I went, I performed. It was beautiful. It's hot today. And I was off again. That was really great. I got to meet some wonderful people. I was invited to do a television interview with Star Planet TV. They're going to be calling me later on this week. I don't know when the interview is going to be, but now it's all about promotions, though, isn't it? Once you do your shows, once you put your book in the format that you want to, once you start rehearsing, getting people behind you, getting those invitations, showing up. And sometimes we perform, and you may not like the pay, but the exposure, fantastic. I can't get enough exposure at this point. So all that happened, right? And I'm just hoping that this momentum just keeps going. Now, what's happening at the end of the month is the African Festival of the Arts. I'll be performing there again. Not again, because you can only perform, I found out, every other year. So this year, it's me. If it comes, when next year comes up around, I can't perform again. So I have an opportunity to perform on the Universal, my brain, on the world stage at the African Festival of the Arts, which starts August the 29th and ends September 1st. I will be performing on Sunday at 6:30. Come. Buy your tickets, come, enjoy. It's the biggest fest on the south side of Chicago. You're going to love it. I'm going to do my best to perform and to entertain and enlighten. I was so thrilled to perform this weekend. To toot my own horn, people were coming up to me and were comparing me to Maya Angelou. I was like, what? Some things you just don't expect, but that happened. I'm humbled because she's like the prolific female poetess of our century, the last 2 centuries. And her voice is still out there even though her physical presence is gone. To know that I am doing a work that is reminiscent of hers, that is the hugest compliment anyone can ever have. I thank Cinnabella Gill for opening the doors and referring me and allowing me to present myself. Tape Publishing, we're working really hard at it. I'm hoping that my book is going to come out in December. Working real hard at trying to get that done. I I can't miss any more of those dates that they tell me that I have to do something and turn it in. Because, life happens. And life still happens, and it keeps on happening, and you just have to be prepared for it. I got right today. I do have stuff that I can't put up, and I'm going to try to put something new up, but I have been just putting things up, and I want to saturate my page to the point where there's just so much there. There is no focus on anything. So this is what I'm going to do. I am going to put the blog up today. I would enjoy it if everybody who likes my work has something to say about it. Whatever it is, I'm a big girl. I can handle it. Go ahead and make your comments known to me. I want to hear it. You do like it, you don't like it, whatever the case may be. All criticisms go in, and nothing really stays for that long. I take it in, I work on it, because we're all a piece of art in progress, and I think that's what I am anyway. I'm a work in progress. This is going on YouTube, and once you put it on YouTube, Twitter says, hey, look what somebody else did, because all of my stuff is linked together. So this is the lesson today. Once you finish writing everything you want to write, you get your Facebook page, your Twitter page, your YouTube, Google Plus. Oh gosh, please don't forget Google Plus, Tumblr, Instagram, and there's so many other medias that you can use. Link them all together, and then when you put your stuff out there, it just kind of shows up everywhere, especially if you do it through YouTube. YouTube is a great engine to use. Facebook, an excellent engine to use. Stay strong. Be encouraged. I am encouraged every time I find myself going out there and putting myself in front of people saying, hi, my name is Joe Bright. Welcome to Joe's Poetry. Excerpts from my resume. That's me. It's a whirlwind experience. I hope it doesn't stop. And if it does, I won't even mind, because I'm doing something that I never thought that I would do. In the meantime, you all enjoy what's on my page. Follow me on YouTube, Twitter, Google+, and Tumblr. I'm on Facebook. That goes without saying. I appreciate all of everyone's kind words, and I appreciate the fact that I have an opportunity to do what I love and to love doing it and sharing it with you. Y'all have a great day. I got rehearsing to do. Got a big show coming up. I hope I get another show. But you know what that would mean? 4 shows. 5 shows. No, okay. 3 shows for the month of August already. I didn't see it coming, but who does? I feel like a success because you all are paying attention to what I have to say. So thank you very much. Watch these videos. I'm going to put something up. I know I will. And enjoy.